Alexa, there must be a better way to do this.
Good morning, Ashley. Something I found on the internet. You hold the staple gun at a 45-degree angle.
Yes.
You enter the kitchen and place it down on the countertop. You'll find the fridge in easy reach.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Open it and proceed to pour yourself a well-deserved glass of wine. You're looking super cute today. You're my favorite at the chateau.
Oh, I love this idea, Alexa. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ashley.
Oh, is it happy hour already?
No, Alexa gave me a wine break. But I'm gonna go back to work now.
Well, that was interesting. Anytime I ask Ashley for a drink during work hours, she gets the whip out. But if Alexa says it's okay, it's obviously okay. I mean, Alexa's like a god in this house. Alexa afforded me a wine break. Ha! We'll see about that. Alexa. Alexa.
What do you want?
Alexa. There must be an easier way to move over 300 kilograms of stone, right?
No, not really.
Huh? But when I tried to
Let
move
me
them...
stop you there. There is no try, only do. Suck it up, princess.
Alexa, there must be an easier way to tackle bamboo.
Perhaps Ashley could consider upgrading to a younger model. Make her life a little bit more sweeter. You get my drift.
Well, there's something very off. She's obviously got a favourite. Next time, I'm just going to ask Jeeves. Yeah, you like that, Alexa?
Good luck with that. And isn't it about time you got a haircut?
What should I do? Bad luck, bad day. What should I do?
I'm Ashley, and along with my partner Johnny, we're renovating this 18th century chateau in southwest France. Join us as we hunt for treasures across Europe. For our antique shop and art gallery, taste the region's gastronomical delights,
Anchovy, peppers, and olive.
create our own recipes from our land, and bring Chateau de Lomenie back to life. All under the watchful eye of our sausage dog Abernathy and our flock of 9 naughty sheep. It's all about art, antiques, food, and farm life in our French chateau. Come along and experience the art of French living.
There's a lady of her house.
Hello.
Hey, what are you up to?
Well, I found this amazing bed on Facebook Marketplace. And as you know, I like to change rooms all the time. So I'm transforming our bedroom. I've been looking for a king-size bed because, you know, with you and Abernathy in the bed, we need a big bed, right? And it's really, really hard to find king-size beds in France that are antique beds.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, I snapped it up. And I have, I don't know if you remember that beautiful fabric I bought. It's gray and cream and pink.
Yep.
So I'm going to reupholster it with that. And I'm going
lovely.
to paint the wood a nice cream color. And then don't laugh at me, but our bedside dressers, I'm repainting those as well.
Oh, you are? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And then I might even hang curtains and do a whole little transformation in our bedroom.
Really go for it, eh?
I am. I'm going for it.
Ah.
So what I'm hoping also, as you can see, I'm unscrewing this.
Yep.
And I'm hoping that this whole piece here pops out, which will make it so much easier to reupholster.
That would be amazing if it does pop out.
I have to tell you that I am super excited about this project. I've just removed all the screws, and this is the moment of truth. I'm going to see if it actually pops out. All right, fingers crossed. Oh, it pops right out. Well, look at this. How great is this? Now it's going to be such an easy sanding and painting job, so I'm going to get to it.
Good job. looks like you've been busy.
I have been busy. Look at this. Voila.
Oh, beautiful.
What do you think?
Oh, it's lovely. I love it.
And look at the dressers. I painted those as well.
Damn.
And don't say they look the same.
No, I can tell they're cream, right? They're white before, yeah?
Exactly. So now, the fun part.
Yeah, hold that there for me. I
Upholstery.
do love, I just love this craftsmanship.
It's nice, right?
It's just so beautiful.
Well, I've spent literally all day doing this. So,
Oh, I've had fun.
yeah, I've had fun. So I might tonight do the upholstery
With a glass of wine at
with
hand.
a glass of wine at hand. So anyway, yeah.
Oh, congratulations. I
Thank
love
you.
it, really. Looks
Thanks.
stunning.
Yeah, I can't wait to put it all together in the bedroom.
All right, I'll let you get on. We'll go back into the studio.
Okay.
So I have just finished a new project for my gallery with the use of these two beautiful old doors. Now, these doors are original to the chateau. They actually lived in the kitchen. And when we refigured the kitchen not too long ago, we lost one of the openings, which is fine. But it just meant that these two lovely beasts were redundant. And for many years, they just sat downstairs on a pallet collecting dust in my workshop. However, I did know at the time that I wanted to bring them up here and at some point use them somehow to showcase my artwork. And that day is today. So basically, all I did was take two very plain white doors and give them a wonderful makeover. My choice of colour was this beautiful French grey. Now, I absolutely adore this colour so much because there's something very formal about it, and yet at the same time it's quite warm. And then just to make the doors a little bit more earthy, a little bit more grounded, I wanted them to sort of look and feel a bit more tarnished. So basically I went ahead and used some cream, white and black paint. And basically what I just did was add some of them colours in different pockets of the door, give them a little sand back, just so the grey pops through here and there. And what that does, it just gives you a lovely layered effect. So again, as opposed to the doors just screaming, I'm freshly painted, I just added these contrast of colours. And as opposed to just the whole door being grey, I wanted the moulding at the side to pop, because once you sort of add a little bit more of colour here, in this case it was gold paint to give it a lovely accent, then you kind of see the doors in a different dimension. They come alive a little bit more as opposed to just grey on grey. The other thing that I did do was add these two architectural pieces. Now these are from a piano, and above these two pieces would be the piano keyboards, and you would sit there and you would quite happily play away. With the corbels, I wanted them to have the appearance of floating, and obviously I needed the shelf for certain heights, so just to bring them up a little bit, very simple job, I just attach some screws to suspend them. And I just love the fact that not only have I repurposed some doors, but I've repurposed something that was once part of a piano. I mean, really, how cool is that? So the only other thing I had to do, of course, was add a shelving, which again was actually old floorboards that I had from a last project. So the lovely thing about this is that it gives me another opportunity to display either some antiques or some other small bits of art. It's turned out just as I wanted. It's a beautiful way to display art. In fact, this collection here is called Fragment, and I actually created this during our second lockdown. So, in a strange kind of way, good things do come out of lockdown and the time that we have here. And basically it's a combination of mirror work, which has been oxidized just enough to work in conjunction with some art prints on the reverse. And there's several ones here which are old astrological paintings. And of course, in one way or another, most of the pieces have got just a little flashing of gold leaf. So yeah, extremely happy with this. I absolutely adore it, I really do. It's so lovely just to have yet another hanging space in the gallery. So the only thing left to do really is dress this. And this is always the fun part. So we have this lovely cloche that is going to be the focal point. I adore these old cloches, they're extremely fragile, they really are. And she would look lovely. Just sitting here. I can't take credit for the way it's staged, that's all Ashley. I just love it. Little Joan of Arc, collection of books, and old French horn. So I'll tell you what, when you come to staging, you can't really beat a French book. I mean, these ones in particular, I just look how old and worn and tatty these are. And we bought them like that. for that reason. Are we crazy? Maybe, I don't know, but I just love the way they look. So beautiful. So let's see. Maybe something like this. I always seem to have a huge amount of these delicious old apothecary bottles, medicine bottles, and I always collect chess pieces because they always look just so charming. Maybe like that. Okay. And then let's try these two over here. Now I can honestly tell you that has put a huge smile on my face. Simple things like this, I just get such a kick out of doing it. And you know, it's so lovely just to use doors that have got a history, you know, they're all part of the chateau. It's so lovely just to bring them up into the gallery, into a new space, and create something like this. So that's our little story of our 2 abandoned French chateau doors and how they found a new place in the Alchemy Art Gallery here at Lomini. Hey Ashley, are you still at it?
I think that I have removed, I don't know, 500 staples from this bed. It's the hardest part of the whole process.
Ah, why so many?
Well, I think that whoever, through the years, reupholstered this bed, literally, they never took a staple out. They just kept putting staples on. So there are thousands of staples in here. I might be here all day.
I gotcha. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but all I want to do is put my beautiful fabric on. I don't want to remove staples for hours.
So question for you, how comes you haven't just done as your predecessors has done and just go straight over
There's
it?
no room. There's no room to put any more staples in. Look.
Oh, I see.
Look at them all. Staple, 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 staple.
Oh, I see.
Staple, 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 staple. Look.
Oh, that's not fun work, eh?
No, it's not fun at all.
Is this the material that's going on?
Oh yeah. So this is the material. How nice is that going to be?
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I think I'm going to do this.
Oh, I see.
Beautiful, beautiful. Is it nice?
It is nice.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
Now, we've had this material for quite some time, right?
We've had this material for 3 years, I think.
3 years?
Yeah.
And do you remember why we bought it?
Yeah.
Do you?
For a bed.
Was it?
Uh-huh.
A bed that we didn't
A bed that we didn't have. We didn't have it, but I knew that someday we would.
So how does it feel to finally actually get this material out and be able to use it?
It makes me very, very happy. So anyway, leave me at it. Leave me to it. I can already see the shape.
I think there's something wrong with that staple gun because that should not have so much. I remember when we done the gallery and you and I both used that. It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, honestly, my hand is killing me.
I know.
Oh.
And you know what? Every time I go shopping in Lidl, they've always got for sale an electric one.
And why don't you buy it?
I don't know because I think we've got 2 here, these old school ones.
Well, here it is. We're going to see what it looks like in the bed. Oh, I can't wait to stand back and see what it looks like. Okay, slide it right in there.
It looks amazing. You're gonna love it.
Yeah?
Now it's in the
Oh, I
frame.
can't wait
You
to
haven't
see what
seen
it
it.
looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh.
Pops right in there.
That pink, you're gonna love it. It pops so much.
Oh, I already have a little peek.
Okay, come on, let's swap.
Okay.
Let's swap.
Yeah.
Go and take a look.
Abernathy wants to have a look as well. Oh, what do you think, baby boy? This is our new bed. Yeah, I really love it. Well, for any of you guys that watch Escape to the Chateau DIY, you'll remember Johnny made this amazing mirror in the bedroom. And now the bedroom is complete with the new bed. We are always on the go and always working so hard that I just want to spend a Sunday morning with a cup of coffee, reading a book in this bed.
Well, it really is a glorious day here at the Chateau. I've got a few hours under my belt working in the garden, and I was getting a little bit lonesome, so I wanted to see if Abernathy wanted to come and join me. And this is what I discovered. Good afternoon, Ashley. You quite comfortable there, dear?
I am.
Well, you do know it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
You know what? This is the first time in 3 years that I've ever just relaxed in bed, and I'm gonna go for it.
Well, I can't argue with that, can I? I mean, you have worked extremely hard doing this lovely canopy and creating this beautiful bed. You deserve a day off. Put your feet up and enjoy your book. But by the looks of things, it looks like I'll be going back out to the garden on my own. Okay.
Oh, see you tonight.
Tonight. I'll leave you to it. So the project that we've been doing the last couple of days, and we're going to continue to completion, is sorting out the front, basically, of the chateau. So we have, I think it's about 200 lineal meters of frontage. And when we first arrived, it was just so overgrown with bamboo. Over the years, I've sort of tackled it in pockets here and there, but nothing to sort of like finality. So I just want to show you guys what it's like at the moment. I mean, bamboo does, of course, have its place. It's a great screen barrier, but if it's not sort of contained, it will just sprout and sprout like there's no tomorrow. So when we first moved in, I used to just trim the top of it, nice and level with the gates, which was great because it looked kind of polished, a bit more sort of finished. But, you know, after a week or two, up grows Jack and the Beanstalk. So we've decided to get rid of it, and that's what we're doing. This is the progress we've made thus far. So a huge difference. It's going to be wonderful when it's actually done. But again, here it was bamboo up until a certain point, and then we were contending with a bramble army, which is not very pleasant because they're flesh-eating, you know, nasty little things they are. But yeah, that's what happens. The chateau was left vacant and nature just takes over. I'm going to crack on with some work now. Maybe I'll give the camera to Ashley, that she can just walk up and down and do a little bit of filming, just to show how the difference between this section, which is sort of semi-done, and the other section, which we still have to tackle.
I've traded the camera with Johnny so that I could show you guys a better glimpse of what this looks like. We have to tackle all of this. Here's a little section that's free and clear. So this is what it will look like.
As a precaution, before I put the weed matting down, I do want to use some cardboard. Now, Ashley always calls me a hoarder, and that is very true, because there's a lot of stuff that I just can't throw away, and it always finds its place in a little piece of art. However, when we had the kitchen installed, of course, the volume of cardboard that came, Ashley just wanted to get rid of it. And I'm like, no, please, don't throw it. I know exactly what I want to do with it. I knew straight away that I wanted to save it and use it for the weed matting. So I think putting stuff like this down, cardboard, it's just going to give us that extra density that we need to win the battle against Bamboo City at the front of the chateau. You kindly bought me a lovely pair of leather gloves for gardening, and like anything else that I touch, it kind of just disappears.
About 200 times a day. Where are my gloves? Where's my vape?
Where's my boots?
Where's my boots? Where are my socks? Have you seen my work pants?
About 2 years ago, you were so sweet. You went and bought me one of these. It wasn't a nail bag, but it clips onto your belt, and it had a little pocket here just to put 3 essentials in. Now, my essentials are tape measure, pencil and paper, and a set square. And you're like, Johnny, I'm getting sick and tired of you asking me every hour, where's this, where's that. So it's really sweet of you.
Did you lose that too, though?
But of course, I've lost that. So I've lost that, and I'm still none the wiser. Where's my bloody gloves? Maybe I left them when I was working with the sheep.
This is why jobs take twice as long, because you spend half the day searching for things like gloves.
I need my gloves. I need my gloves. Ah. Oh no. Little weed matting. Oh, I don't know, Ash. Look, where's my gloves? Where can they be? Somewhere here at Lomini. I will find them.
I love that you're looking through trash bags. You're joking. Where were they? In the camion?
Yeah, they was in the van. Probably when I went to the CHATEAU. The dump.
It's a miracle.
Feel happy now. Love these gloves.
Now you feel like you can work?
Oh, I do. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with. It is like a carpet of just root system. And you can see what's going to happen here. These new shoots, of course, where the edge of the matting, these little chaps are going to come and say hello once in a while. So I think even with the weed matting down, we're still going to have issues with it. Creepy up the sides. There's a little gentleman here who's just come to say hello. Let's move him because we're going to be working here. Oh, look at that one. We put him down over that side. You know, we won't tread on the little chap. So yeah, I'm just one of these guys that if I do find even a snail or a slug, you know, I never put any sprays or poison down to kill anything. You know, they were here a long time before us, right? Anyway, but it makes me feel good. But look at all this. Glass. Bits of terracotta. So this is my little collection. As I'm going along, I'm just trying to remove. We have a little bit of 5mm glass. World War II. We have a little orange rock, a little bit of render, with a nice smooth curvaceous stone. Worms and all, trust me. Frogs, I'm finding frogs everywhere. And of course, you know, we pick everything up that we find that's live and move it to the other side. But, you know, a job that you just want to get on with, there's so much to consider. And that's why it's taking a little bit longer. All right, so I'm gonna crack on, Ash. Look at this, seriously, it's incredible. I find it's such an intense network of bamboo, you can only go maybe thus far, and then you have to get your cutters and snip it and work along.
2024. Johnny and Ashley are still working on the bamboo.
So this is just one, I really can't remember what they're called, risers or something, but basically it's like a long root like this, and then every 10 centimeters or so you get all these sprouts, and that's just one. Obviously this one looks like it's hit the wall and gone more or less in a straight line, but you know, this is what, look at this, that's insane. I mean, you've really got to admire nature, haven't you, how resilient. But it's like a carpet, look at that.
God, you can hear it creaking.
Yeah, and that, I love that, it's so satisfying to hear that noise.
It's like Stranger Things.
One thing we have got is a lovely crop of asparagus, look at that, if only. But it's never nice things or pleasant, it's never like poppies or roses, is it? Bamboo and brambles. So this is what I want to get out as well, anything that's sort of like protruding, because that is just going to be nasty for the weed matting. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 fresh new holes. Pop! What did I say? Preparation is the key to something. But as I'm walking, I'm just, you know, everywhere you walk. Maybe I should take my boots off, because that's quite old bamboo there.
Get that bamboo, Abernathy. Daddy's little helper.
All right, so it's a combination of these, the little snips, and my little pickaxe, and of course Abernathy. I'll take any help I can get, boo. So let's get rid of that little chap and just try to cut him down as flush as possible. And like any other job, it's always the preparation beforehand that takes time and is the most unpleasant, like painting and stripping and sanding. We don't have gym memberships, so I don't mind this kind of manual work. Keeps us fit, it keeps us young, doesn't it, Ashley? But look, these little gentlemen here, little chappies, naughty, aren't they?
Looks like an alien.
It does, doesn't it? Oh dear. Buy CHATEAU, they said. It'll be fun, they said. This never come in the manual, did it? 17 hours of getting rid of the old bamboo. There's a song there somewhere, I know it. Oh dear. After 15 years of cutting bamboo, Johnny finally went insane.
Coming up next week.
Come with me as I take you into our attic space at Lobby. It really is something from a Stephen King novel.
And
Postman just dropped him off.
if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And for exclusive videos and behind-the-scenes tours, check out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching.